Hopefully YouTube doesn't throw off my algorithm. We have another base we're looking at right there in the distance. See that? We're looking at a new base now. I hope my feed is good. The feed now should be better, by the way. So welcome back in, everybody. Might get another strong tornado in a minute if this thing can wrap up again. It's headed right at us. This rotation is headed right to us. We have a perfect highway. We have a perfect highway to follow this thing all the way up into Missouri. Perfect highway. This storm means business. We just had that other storm that looked kind of meh, and then out of nowhere, boom, it just produced a big pipe. So my feed now should be a lot better, and hopefully this feed doesn't die on me, guys. Hopefully it does not die on me and the phone doesn't overheat. We'll see, though. This storm means business, guys. Winds are picking up, guys, as we get into the inflow. We have a perfect view of this storm. Big time tail cloud. Big time tail cloud there on the right side. Got a big base rotating right now. This is about to do it again, isn't it? This is going to do it again, isn't it? Any minute now, guys, this thing could do it again. We might go get a little bit farther out ahead of it. We have a great view right now, guys. I want to stay at this view, but I also know this thing is cooking at 45, so we got to be careful. But look at that right. Oh, my phone isn't focused. Focus. Jeez. Hey, Tammy, I appreciate it. I appreciate all the support so much, Tammy. Got a big inflow tail in on the right side. This thing is gearing up again. This thing is going to gear up here. Lots of inflow on the right side of it. There. Now the base kind of feels the base feels a bit cold to me. I don't know why. It feels a bit cold. It can wrap up quick. Remember, guys, these things will wrap up fast. And then, honestly, it looks pretty low precipitation, so... Hold on. Is it over to my... It should be right in front of me, but it might be... This storm is kind of hard to get bearings on. Yeah, it should be this way. Right to the west. Yeah, it should be right there. It feels really cold. This storm, it feels cold right now. So that's for tornadoes. Maybe it's not going to produce a tornado. It's too cold now. I don't know. I don't think it's going to produce in the moment, but it can happen quick, like we just saw. These things will go fast. I think the storm is moving north of the warm front, guys. I think this storm is going to cross the warm front and maybe die. I'm not really sure yet, though. We're going to reposition. We're going to reposition on it because it's not producing right now. It could move north of the warm front and be done that quick, right after it just did it. Well, so that storm did it, and then a new one fired up, and then this storm doesn't look as healthy now. So we'll see. How do I get out of this little room right here? Sorry about that, guys. I gotta get out of here. Back onto this thing. We're gonna generally kind of head up towards the Mexico area. Mexico, Missouri. It looks really cold. It looks like it's not gonna do it. How do I get out of this never-ending circle?
Starting route to Mexico.
Back to Mojo's. All right, here we go.
Then turn left.
Used to have a Mojo's in Joplin. I feel like it got shut down. All right, I'm just gonna go straight out this way. That was some bad direction maneuvering.
Turn left onto Parkland Drive. Then
Oh!
first left onto William Woods
100
Avenue.
potholes. Guys, I thought I was about to do it again. And it just, I just didn't have it.
At the stop sign, turn left onto William Woods Avenue. Then take the first right for US 54 East. Use the right lane to merge onto US 54 East.
Oh my gosh, I'm honestly shocked. I'm honestly shocked with how many chasers are out on this thing right now. Is this guy gonna go or no? Yeah, he is. We have a good view of it, but might have crossed the front. I'm not sure. Let's see. It looks cold. The storm looks cold. It feels cold. I think it might have crossed the front. I get back out ahead of it here. There's a lot of chasers out here, honestly, for being Missouri. A lot more than I thought. Especially up in this part of Missouri. So guys, the storm right now is after Purdue. So we had a tornado. We had a tornado, and then the tornado lifted. The other storm died. How's Joplin looking? I can look real fast. I guess stuff is probably coming into Joplin right now, huh? Doesn't look tornadic. Let's see. I'm looking at yeah, Joplin is just a big line. Doesn't look tornadic right now. There's some rotation areas starting to get going though. So there's a little bit of an embedded rotation near Galena that's headed up towards CJ and eventually Nashville, Missouri. I'd watch that. What part of Missouri am I in? Am I at? Columbia. I'm near, I'm east of Columbia, near Mexico. We just had a big tornado about, 20 minutes ago, and it's now that's completely died. It produced a big tornado, died. But right now, those storms in southwest Missouri and western Arkansas, eastern Oklahoma, they're just now getting going. So. This storm may have crossed the warm front and it might be done. I'm not sure. It really we had a big storm and then it weakened and then we had another one strengthen. And then it weakened, it looked like it crossed the front. So we'll just have to see. I mean, it could not be done. I don't know. But it really was looking. Man, that guy's got a rig right there, huh? Look at that car. Done. Or maybe it'll come back eventually, I'm not sure. But it looks like it's crossed the front. Might be over on this thing. So when a storm crosses the warm front, it loses its shot at having a warm air and ingesting warm inflow. And when it starts getting cold inflow, the storm doesn't like cold inflow, so it's going to not produce any tornadoes, even if you have really good other factors. Storms don't like that, so. Now, have really good wind shear, really good whatever, but if the storm doesn't have warm air, well, doesn't matter. Storm ain't gonna like that. But once again, we cannot focus with the raindrops because I'm using the YouTube app instead of the other app that I usually would use. I'm just gonna stop right here quick and let's get our bearings again. There's not much to look at right now, y'all. It's not a ton to look at. But we gotta be patient. This storm, it already did it once. Maybe it'll do it again. We gotta be patient. Take a peek at it from right here behind this Petro sun. I don't know why the phone is being so... Well, I know why the phone's being laggy. Sorry about the focus, guys. There's nothing I can do about it. I don't know if this storm is going to be able to do it again if it crosses the front. We might have to roll back into might have to roll back into I-44 Central Missouri. Siren's still blaring here. Yeah, it was gonna try quick, and then I think it crossed that front. There's just enough rain to where it makes the phone not focus, but not enough to where it makes the windshield wet. Alright, guys, we're probably going to keep moving a little bit north here. This thing, I don't know. It could be done. Like, if it's across the front, it's done. But... jury's still out, though. We'll see. If it's done, then we'll move out to the southwest towards central Missouri. Got a lot of people out here watching. Tornado warning, Joplin, Missouri. Tornado by Carl Junction, Missouri, maybe. I don't think it's down right now. But north of Carl Junction, Missouri, towards Nashville, Missouri, watch out. You have an embedded supercell. Don't know. I don't think anything's down. So my house back in Missouri is under a tornado warning. All right, guys, we're going to get back onto these things. Dude, is there a curb right there? Okay. There's a pothole. Man, Missouri. Missouri, I love you, Missouri, but the potholes are crazy. I'm just going to keep heading north towards Mexico City. The storm might go east of Mexico City. There's our storm right there. We're on the backside. Guys, it doesn't look like it's going to produce a tornado right now to me. But we're going to have to watch it. It's kind of struggling with warm air. It's like kind of struggling to see if it wants to be on the front or away from it. And it's kind of...
14 miles. Take a slight right turn on Business Route 54.
Gosh, my phone is never going to focus, is it, with the rain? Probably not. It's struggling right now to see if it wants to be surface-based or if it wants to be elevated. But the thing is, it can become surface-based fast. And the second that it becomes surface-based, well, then it can do it really quickly like it did before. So we'll have to watch it. I'm willing to take a chance on the storm and follow it for a while, but there's trying to be a tornado on the ground near to the north of Carl Junction near Asbury, Missouri. Doesn't look like anything's down. Joplin, I don't think I'd worry about a tornado in Joplin. There's a lot of turbulence right above me, right above the car. There's a lot of turbulence. You can tell there's a lot of spin in the atmosphere, you know, but the storm just doesn't have the our storm is dying. It crossed the front and is dying. There's a lot of spin in the atmosphere, but this storm looks really cold. Did just have a storm split. Guys, we're just trying to get kind of back out ahead of these things. The tornado warning has been discontinued. Not a surprise at all. Not a surprise there, guys. Let's see if these storms survive. They may not survive. They may be done. But we're going to see. There could be a... Guys, I'm east of Columbia, Missouri. I'm to the east of Columbia. We had a strong tornado. We had a strong tornado about 30 minutes ago near, we had a strong tornado 30 minutes ago near, Jeff City, right there. There it was. We had it on the stream about 30 minutes ago near Jeff City. I'm not down by Joplin right now. It looked like they're, Joplin, I think you're good for tornadoes. I don't think one's going to drop there. Oh my gosh, that guy's going at like 95. Joplin, I think you're good for a tornado. I don't think one's going to drop. There was a warning, there was some rotation near Carl Junction, although it was kind of weak. It looks like it's maintaining strength, but it's all the way up now towards north of Oronogo, Missouri. That line looks kind of weak all the way down to... I think the tornado threat is really going to pick up more around Mount Vernon. Other than that cell over by... that cell over southeast of Pittsburgh is headed right up to Lamar. Lamar, Missouri, you guys need to be on the lookout for a tornado in the next half hour or so. But guys, no, we're on a different storm. But yeah, I saw you guys tried to call me. Couldn't really answer. And I'm around Jeff City, Mark. But guys, if this storm near Jeff City's done, we're gonna have to move south. We'll stick on these things for a little bit longer. There's a chance one of them re-ups itself, but they might be done. So we're gonna just get up towards Mexico and see what it looks like. But if these storms are done, I'm sorry about the focus, guys. If these storms are done, then we're gonna move southeast or southwest towards the Lebanon, Springfield area and intercept storms in Lebanon and Springfield in a couple of hours, around 5 p.m. or something. And then after that, that line's gonna be booking it east. So unless it's really producing tornadoes, we probably wouldn't follow it all the way. But these storms are struggling right now, so I don't know. These storms up here are struggling. I'll show y'all. Let me show y'all the radar quick. This road isn't too big. Look at this right here. Look, that's our storm. It's dead. Our storm is dead. Look at our storm. Look, I'll put the loop on. Look at it like 20 minutes ago, and then look at that. Look at it. It just completely died. Our storm completely died. So it produced that big tornado Then that storm died. Then a new storm formed to the southeast. And then that storm almost produced a tornado. And then that storm died. So yeah, these roads don't have rumble strips. They just have potholes on the side. And then I'm still getting some strong easterlies here. All right, we're headed up towards Mexico, Missouri. And guys, this storm, it looks kind of dead to me. So we're gonna sit up in Mexico for like 20 minutes, maybe at the most. And then if that storm looks like it's done, we are just going to we're just gonna sit here, guys, and just kind of wait it out and just see what happens. I really don't know. We'll break down some radar. Maybe we'll look at the stuff down to the. Hopefully, there's no nails or anything puncturing my tires here on the side of the road. Let me show you all some radar. Here, I'm gonna make some stream improvements here in the next few weeks. Actually, this weekend. We'll have overlays on the stream. We'll have a radar. We'll have our location. But these storms are dead, man. I don't think they're coming back. You know what? Jesus came back from the dead, but these storms are not coming back from the dead. I can almost guarantee that. So we'll probably have to reposition here. Because, I mean, look at that. Big storm getting going. Let me see if I can. Oh, it just died. I mean, those storms are done. Probably done. Let's look south here. So, all right, so here down towards Joplin, you just kind of have a big line of just kind of linear convection here. But up here, where this little X is, where that little X is north of Joplin, towards like Lamar and Jasper, I'll show you guys here. You have this little kink in the line. So the line kind of, see that line? See how that line has a little bit of a kink in it? So that little kink is gonna draw an inflow from the north there, north of Next City. And then you do have a lot of RFD. So you're getting spin on that kink in the line. And honestly, you've been really close to a tornado for a while now. You've been on the edge of having a tornado there. So you could see those couplets together. You don't really have anything defined. You have a really loose couplet there, southwest of Lamar. But that loose couplet, at any time, it can tighten up and become a tornado. So not a tornado right now, but at any point in time, that couplet could tighten up there and become tornadic. There's a lot of motion in the atmosphere up here on the warm front, but there's not the surface isn't all the way there. So guys, we're gonna just wait it out. Like I said, we're gonna wait it out a minute. If you guys have any questions, go southwest. Yeah, Ricky, I'm probably gonna Yeah, these storms are probably done. I agree. I'm going to wait it out because I've seen crazier things happen. We have a little bit of a shelf cloud kind of thing. Other than that, there's a couple storms I'd watch. There's a storm north of Fort Smith. That storm to the north of Fort Smith, that's going to miss northwest Arkansas, but that's going to head up kind of towards the Branson area in the next couple of hours. So these storms, guys, are moving very much south. They're moving kind of north. Like, they're moving a little bit to the east, but they're moving more north than east almost. So got to keep that in mind. These storms are moving more to the north than they are to the east. So, but this line, there's going to be rotations that tighten up over this line in the next few hours. So these warm front supercells might be done. So we might just be looking at that big main line back there. But here's the deal. If I leave these storms right now, I say storms, they're not really much of a storm. But if I leave these cells right now and they reinvigorate in like an hour or something, then I'm not going to ever be able to get back on them. But if I stay with these cells for a few more minutes and just make sure they're not going to re-strengthen, I can always get south and west, because those storms to the southwest are going to be racing up to me. Those storms are going to be racing at like 50 miles an hour. There's definitely a tightening couplet to the southwest on Lamar. Lamar, you need to be in your safe spot. I think this might slide just to your west. There's a big couplet. No tornado on the ground. All right, guys, so we got some dark, ominous skies here, but I'm watching that cell. These cells are really rain wrapped too, guys, but I'm watching those cells. Oh, we also got to watch these things south of Fort Smith. South of Fort Smith, we have some more isolated cell development, which could be bad today, where everything's kind of supposed to be. Yeah, guys, we had a tornado earlier. You can go look at my Twitter. It's up on my Twitter. It's just the same handle as my YouTube. But we did have a tornado earlier. Yeah, these storms are, guys, these storms are done. we're gonna start making plans to head south. Strong rotation southwest of Lamar. Nothing's on the ground. It could drop at any time. It tried to look. It looked like it tried to drop for a quick second. Dude, anytime any kind of rain gets on the windshield, it's just the phone. Guys, I'm using my... We're going to start making plans to head south, guys. So we're going to be driving for a while, but it'll be okay. But these storms are done, though. Ooh, yeah, they're done. Yeah, they ain't coming back, man. Wow. And these ones over here are north of the front. Yeah, those are all north of the front. Well, guys, I think the plan is to just kind of head down towards let's see, I think the plan is to just kind of head down back towards Lebanon, maybe. Back towards Lebanon. Let me get my directions here and get a... These clouds look really ominous, but they're all north of the front now. So it's not... It looks nice and ominous, but they're all north of the front. I'm running on like maybe 4 hours of sleep here, so it's been a long day. Eventually, I got to go home and I got to do some homework that I have some homework due at midnight. So as long as I get home with some time to do the homework. But looking at these models today, I mean, we're going to have really strong storms here the rest of the day. I'm thinking like the Springfield to Lebanon. We won't get to Springfield in time to get them by the time they get there, but I'm thinking that corridor is where we want to be. I'm going to do some little forecasting quick. Yeah, I think like the Lebanon area would be good. Anything we intercept, guys, is probably going to be really grungy looking. We're going to have to fight through a lot of rain to be able to see it. Stuff like that. I don't know. If it doesn't even look that good, I might just not even stream. I might just I hate, it's tough to stream here without these upgrades. I got to get these upgrades done, and then the stream will be cooking. But it's hard to stream when it's raining like this. When I'm using the YouTube app, because it doesn't focus good. Look how ominous that looks. So that looks so ominous. But there's nothing happening, guys. Don't worry. There's nothing happening there, but it looks so ominous. But we're going to have embedded circulations here the rest of the day. But yeah, these storms are done. They're done. All right, well, we're going to start headed south. We're going south. What's up, Max? Yeah, guys, I'm just I'm just ready to get these stream upgrades, and then the stream will be like 3 times better. But if you guys missed it, let me show you guys. We had a tornado earlier. Had a strong tornado near Jefferson City, and then the storm crossed the warm front and died. So right now these storms are dead. But see, that was earlier near Jeff City. It's hard to see on this. I'll get you. I'll get. You can see that was earlier. It's hard to. It's bad quality here, but that was near Jeff City. Our video. Strong like pipe. It's just a strong tornado dropped. This strong tornado dropped for like not even 5 minutes. It was like 3 minutes, and then it died. And then the storm just crossed the front and completely died. Sometimes that's how it goes. Sometimes you drive all these hours, do all this forecasting just to get a glimpse of a tornado for like 3 minutes, and then sometimes the storm just, you know, doesn't have enough juice. But I left the house late. I had to drive like 80, 90 miles an hour all the way up through Springfield, Lebanon, all the way up through Jeff City, and to get on that thing. So we're gonna start headed to the southwest. I don't know. We'll keep the stream going for a little while here, and we'll intercept some more. We're just gonna head towards Lebanon. Oh gosh, we're 2 hours from Lebanon. We might not have storms for a couple of hours, guys. So really, to be honest with you, if the stream isn't really doing that good, then we'll just probably end the stream, and I'll just probably set it back up whenever the storms are on. But we did have that. You can go look at my Twitter. The video's up there. But we had that tornado.
Turn left.
We had that strong tornado near Jeff City, and then after that, that storm just completely died. So those storms are dead.
Turn left onto
We have a
US
long.
54, west toward Jefferson City.
We got to get back to this line. So the good thing is this line is coming towards us, so it won't take as long. But get ready. We're about to have some major chases here in the next month, and the setup's gonna be better. We're gonna get those overlays on the stream. I'm gonna have a little radar probably I think the bottom right corner. I'll put a little radar box. Have a little radar with our location. Oh my gosh, there's a cop who's getting somebody.
Continue straight.
And then I think I'm gonna put my location in the bottom left. Really, other than that, there probably won't be much on there, but yeah, go check the Twitter and watch that video of that tornado. Quick tornado. I mean, it was down for a couple of minutes and then it died. But it was a very strong tornado. Sometimes tornadoes will go quick and they'll be strong, and then, you know, that's all it takes. But I'm going to go ahead and end the stream for now. If I get on something good later, I might come back. Maybe not. I'm not really sure, to be honest. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. We had a good stream going earlier, but my app crashed and I had to end that stream. So it kind of messed up my algorithm. We were getting the viewers up there for a while we were on those tornadoes. We were getting the viewers up there, and then the stream crashed. So it is what it is, I guess. But where am I at? I'm up. Corey, where are you headed? Are you heading east or west through Springfield? I'm up towards Mexico, Missouri. So that's a little bit to the northeast of Columbia. We had a tornado near Jeff City about say now almost 45 minutes ago, but I'm headed back down towards southwestern Missouri and central Missouri to intercept these storms here. I'll end the stream here in just a minute. I don't know. I'll dial in. I'll probably pump some music or something on my way down. And if it gets interesting again, we'll go live. If I had a decent bit of viewers, I would stay live. But Lamar, There's a circulation going right over Lamar. If you're in Lamar, know anyone in Lamar, tell them to get in cover. I mean, it's already kind of going over Lamar right now. It does not look like a tornado's down. It's been trying to produce a tornado, but it won't come down, so that's good. The stuff right now, that stuff that just went through Joplin and headed east, looks to me like just wind. Looks like mostly just wind. But guys, we're headed back. Happy Easter, Wyatt. Appreciate it, man. Corey, if you're headed, the storms are near Joplin, headed west towards Springfield. And then I don't know if you're headed east to Springfield on 44. You know, you're eventually going to get caught by storms, but it'll be, I mean, they'll go through Springfield probably 4 o'clock, 4:30. They'll probably go through Springfield 4 o'clock, 4:30, and then up towards Lebanon by 5:30, and then another hour or two, Rolla around dinner time, and then eventually St. Louis around dark, maybe. But they're moving quick. Okay, new tornado warning north of Fort Smith. That's kind of the storm that I'm watching. So that's, and I know Fort Smith, you know, you're thinking, dang, you're in northern Missouri. What do you mean you're watching the one in Fort Smith? Well, these storms are moving northeast at, you know, 45, 50, well, actually probably 55 miles an hour. They're moving northeast at 55 miles an hour. So by the time I get down towards like Lebanon or Rolla, that storm in Fort Smith is going to be headed up towards that area, right? So that's what I'm looking at right now. That kind of looks more tornadic. The other stuff looks a little bit more linear. But guys, I'm going to sign off here. I appreciate everyone for tuning in here. I'm going to sign off. Watch and see if I come back later. I might not. Might come back. Guys, happy Easter. Jesus, he rose from the dead, but the storms that just died, they're not coming back to life. So they're not pulling a Jesus. They're not coming back to life. Those storms we're on are dead. They're done. They crossed the front. I really thought that we were going to get a storm to ride the front all the way up into northeast Missouri, but that just didn't happen. So, but all the storm needed was 5 minutes in it, and it produced a tornado. So, all right, guys, peace out. I'll catch you guys later, maybe. If you want updates from me, go to my Twitter. I'll update everything on Twitter. Go to my Twitter. It's the same handle as my YouTube. And then I'll see you guys on the next chase here.